there is positives from this game. There'll be some people disappointed, like Town need to wake up if they want to be up there, but there's still some positives to take.
Yeah, I don't think it's wake up. I think they're very well aware of the situation. I think it's just a tricky game at a tricky time when things are not settled. And I think people will look at this weekend and say, well, Southampton have come down and they've taken 3 points. And Leicester have come down and they've taken 3 points. Well, yeah, Southampton had to score twice in stoppage time to beat a Wrexham side that, whisper it quietly, I don't think are great. And Leicester only just squeezed past 10-man Sheffield Wednesday. You can hardly field the team. So I don't think that the comparisons are fair. I think that it's going to take, and this will be the same for any team, it's going to take probably 8 to 10 games to start to get a feel of what a side season is going to be like. I'm not going to sit here and say Bristol City were good against Sheffield United and they're going to be in the top six. They'll be in the mix. I think you just have to wait and see. So good things, bad things. Sammy Smodics, I think, would be having nightmares of his miss in the first half because I feel like he's the kind of player that would tuck that away as the goalkeeper passed to him and he fired wide. But he and everyone else will soon, I think, hit the ground running. Don't look into this one too much.
I like the way Ipswich defended. There's been a lot of talk about how Ipswich didn't create a lot and how the attacking side of things didn't really get going. But in tough circumstances, let's not forget, Birmingham didn't have a ton of really good chances in the match. I know Stansfield had 2 or 3 in the first half that were sort of not gilt-edged chances, were they? He would have been disappointed not to hit the target, but player of his standards. But I think in general, Ipswich sort of limited Birmingham to very little. As Kieran said in his interview, Ipswich probably had the better chances in that first half. Alex has just mentioned the Schmodics one. Taylor had a header. Davis at the far post where he couldn't quite get the right connection outside of the boot. So, yeah, I didn't come away from it blown away by Birmingham. And I know there was a lot of other people in the press box that came away going, that are definitely Birmingham are going to be up there. Really impressed by Birmingham, really disappointed by Ipswich. That seemed to be the general consensus from the sort of the neutrals in the press box and maybe from the sort of the neutrals in terms of fans watching on. But I didn't necessarily feel that, to be honest. So, yeah, as Alex says, let's give it a few games before we start sort of jumping to too many conclusions.